The Sharks Live Show, your weekly marketing jam session. Always bringing you the latest strategies and tactics to build your remote business from anywhere in the world. The Offline Sharks, Tom Gaddis and Nick Ponte.
And one thing I want to mention too, because as I was looking at this list, you were talking about that, Nick, I remembered there was another post in the Facebook group. Somebody was talking about, the offers that we send, right? I get a lot of offers from Offline Sharks. And
yeah, I saw that one. Yep.
Yeah. So I want to point something out about the people on this page. Isabel, Review Pops. JT, Rep Kahuna. GMB stuff, SEO stuff, Chase Rayner, right? Bruce's things, that's all part of from the training of the micro millionaires from Dr. Ben Adkins, right? With the charity, like all different things, but they've been able to take those and generate income. And the reason I bring that up is because we totally understand that everybody's business is in a different place. And that's why we bring a lot of different stuff to our community, because everybody can do different things, right? Now, all of these people aren't doing all of these things. You can see each one has picked one thing and ran with it. That's what you should be doing, right? And, the only caveat, is that how caveat? Caveat. The only caveat, I couldn't talk there for a minute. The only caveat I would make to that is I know we do spend a lot of time bashing on shiny object syndrome. But there is a period of time when shiny object syndrome is a good thing for you. And that is when you're trying to learn. When you're trying to learn a subject and you're trying to get your legs under and you don't know anything about it, like you need to read and look into and study a lot of different things to understand what's going on. So, but, once you're at that point where you're going to go out and get clients and do those kinds of things, when you're ready to take that step and start doing the revenue producing activity and start putting, one foot in front of the other to get some clients and build a business, that's when you scale things back and you pick one thing and you go with that, right? So I just want to point that out because, we have a pretty big group, right? We have a lot of people doing a lot of different stuff, and you will see people on these shout outs closing deals, doing all kinds of different things that we talk about in our community. And that doesn't mean that you need to go buy all those things. It just means, pick something and stick with it, right? Pick something, like pick one and run with it. And it should be a good example that, there is no one magic service. There is no one magic thing that's going to do it for you. You just have to pick something and take some action, and you can get some results. So I just wanted to share that.
No, it's true.
Also, go ahead, Nick.
No, I was just going to say that, it really is true. Like, yeah, we promote stuff. I mean, that's part of our business model. We're not saying that everybody needs to buy everything. You should only buy stuff that you have the time for, for, and
what you're doing.
And it fits in what you're doing, and the stuff that, we put out there, and we promote, look, it works, but it works for these folks that are doing it because they are holding themselves accountable to actually doing it. If they're going to buy something, they're going to make sure that they have time to execute on it, or they make the time to execute on it. And so, that's a big piece of it, right? And how they're doing that a lot of the time is they're coming to the group and talking about it. They're getting accountable from other members of the group. They're sharing their wins. They're asking questions. They have this other community other than themselves that they can be held accountable with and, be around like-minded people. And that's what the Offline Sharks Facebook group is all about. So yeah, I mean, if that's you and you're struggling, you got a lot of good ideas sitting on your computer, on your hard drive, you're having a hard time executing, then maybe just, make a commitment in the group, go to the Facebook group and say, hey, I need help. Hold me accountable, guys. This is what I'm going to do. I plan to call this many businesses, or I plan to open up this course and get familiar with this type of strategy over the next week. I need some help, check in on me in a week. And I bet you'll get a lot of feedback from the community.
Yeah. And by the way, we have tons. I mean, there's a lot of free stuff in Offline Sharks as well that will give you the information you need to learn about things, and also a lot of inexpensive things as well. The Shark Alliance with the Pack to Six Figures. I mean, that thing's only like $47 a month, and it covers everything from how to get your business set up to how to outsource to what services to do to what foot in the door. Like, I mean, it's literally the roadmap, right, of what we did in 12 levels. So not expensive at all, right? So, just I think what Nick said is right on. Like, set some goals, pick some things, and then just make that commitment to take some actions.